Hello everyone, welcome to AI Brahma YouTube channel. My name is Ganesh. In this Master Document Automation Training series, let's learn how we can auto-heal the classification model. Example, the scenario is you are working with a client, they are having every day different types of invoices or different types of banking statement or credit memo. In that cases, your classification model will say always the less threshold than whatever you have set. Example, if you are setting a threshold as a 70%, if the new format of invoice comes, definitely your classification model will not understand this is invoice, right? Then it will go for a manual review. But just imagine every day if you are passing this to the manual review, then definitely your bot is not efficient, right? Then how we can retrain our model or auto heal your model whenever you have a different types of invoices or credit memo or banking statement. All the things we will learn in this session step by step. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get first notification to you. Let's understand what is exactly auto healing technology. Let me rerun once again our process flow. Till previous session, we have implemented the document classification and manual review for the classification. So let me go back to the Copilot and take our file, just going back to my folders and take a same input like 2.png and let's upload into the Copilot. So now we know whatever we have right now in my model, definitely this invoice will come as a unclassified because we are not trained at this particular invoice. Then what will happen? So manual review will come. The person who reviewing the manual document, he will select invoice or any other type. Let's consider this is an invoice. Then your bot will go and create an invoice folder in an output folder. That's fine for this run. But in case tomorrow also the same type of document will come, the same structure. Again, your bot should not throw this as a manual review, right? Because already in the previous run, manual person is selected. This is an invoice. Let's see that how we can do that activity. Let's consider this is test3.png. Whatever the name you want to give, you can just give it and submit it. So now your bot will start pre-processing and it will convert your data into pre-processed data or your file. So here you can utilize the brightness or grayscale or some more effects. So currently I am having only the grayscale effect. So that's why whatever the colored background you have for the PDF or PNG file, it will just convert into normal grayscale document. Once it is enhanced your document, it will go for a document classification. So here using the existing model, bot will classify your particular document, whatever it is pre-processed, right? In this case, you will get a unclassified document because bot is not trained yet for this particular type of document. We have trained the invoices, but the particular document, whatever user is uploaded, that particular invoice is not yet trained, right? Basically, your training model will go with images and the content of that particular file. So that's why it's very important. Whenever you have a new document type or a document structure, you have to retrain your model. But the problem here is you cannot do the development again and again, right? So that's why we have to add a auto heal technology. So first, without auto heal technology, what we are getting unclassified as a zero, right? So zero is a confidence level. This is fine. This is good. So now what will happen? So human will come into the manual review, and in the manual review, he will select as an invoice, right? And submit it. So now this invoice will go and place it under invoice folder. But what we have to add to this, so let's go back to the automation anywhere and here close. and already we are aware this place manual review file R&D, this task will place our latest segregated file into a folder, right? So this is our folder, the last folder. Once it is placed in a folder, we have to just retrain our model. How we can retrain our model? Let's go to the action panel and just mention train, and here you have a document classification package, and here we have a train classifier. In the train classifier, we have already used train property for training your first model. Now we don't want to train it again because already trained model is placed in our model folder. Just we have to take a retrain model. This we call it as autoheal technology, so that next time the same file or a same type of file, if the humans are uploading, then it will understand, okay, this is invoice. Let's see that. Okay, the first time it is unclassified, but after we trained, what will happen? So now let's go to the training folder path. So basically you have to give where exactly your files are present, right? So let me go back to our folder, and here we have a model. Great. And here we have a training folders. Keep this training folder safely in your automation anywhere folder structure, because we have to retrain again and again. So now let's go back here and place it. But before that, we have to place our latest file, whatever human is decided, okay, this is an invoice, this is a banking statement, this latest file has to be placed in particular folder, right? This is our trained folder. Basically, whatever the latest file, it should come into the invoice or credit memo or banking statement in the trained folder. So currently we have an invoice, so that your bot has to pick the invoice folder and it has to place. Very simple. Let me take this particular path and go back, and the same, just use the same thing, and here same file, there is no difference, only your folder path will change. Instead of output, let's take your train folder also. That's it, right? So you will place your output folder, that's fine for this run, right? Current run. But next run onwards, you have to identify by the model itself, right? So that's why I'm just placing my latest file into trained folder of the folder name. Folder name is a selected by your human, right? Invoice, banking statement, so on. So now this particular folder is updated with a new file, so that we will get a new type of file for the training. And in now the document classifier is having the same training folder, train till the train. Then we have to take a zip path. So this is basically your model. Okay, so let me go back to the model, and this model just copy as a path and come over here, desktop, and paste it. Just remove any double quote. Okay, great. So now we have added whatever it is required. That's it. So what we did, copy your latest output file into particular folder of the train folder. Then you can just retrain your classifier. That's it. So now let's run the bot again. The first time again, we have just implemented this. Just consider today we are getting a new fresh file in the invoice type, and that is not yet trained. But what will happen next time? So now we are retraining our particular model, so that next time whenever you are uploading the same file or a different file with the same type, then bot will understand, okay, this is invoice. Let's see that. Add a name before autoheal.png. So you can add any type of document like PDF, PNG, or JPEG, or so on. Now your bot is again pre-processing with the latest input. This is before your retrain, right? So bot will again say this is exactly unclassified. unclassified this particular before autoheal PNG. Let's close this message box and it will go for a manual review. Now we will select this as an invoice and submit. Now what will happen? Your bot will retrain your model now with this latest file. Let's wait for the retrain task to be complete. Your bot is completed. Now let's go and run again. See, I have not changed anything. Instantly I'm running again with same file now. Okay, let's add a same file. So in the first run, it is retrained automatically. Okay, this is invoice because manually the person is telling this is manual invoice, right? So now that is retrained. If you are uploading a same file or same type of design file, then bot will just consider this as an invoice. So let's see what is exactly the confidence level we will get for the same file and how exactly it will retrained in the backend. Add now the file name as after autoheal.png, right? So now we have added a after autoheal png, right? So it is already autohealed. It has taken a latest file into the trained model. So now what will happen to this particular run? We will see. Our bot has been classified this document as invoice and the confidence level is 96 percentage, right? So like this you can improve your classification method without going back to the development stage. So this is what a lot of developers will miss in their development stage, auto healing technology for classification method. So this will help to reduce your development time or maintenance time whenever your customers are having a different types of document in the training model. So let me just close this. Now your bot will never go to your manual review because it is already trained. This is invoice, right? So let's go back to the folder structure and see what exactly we have in the output. If you go to the output, it is trained as, okay, this is invoice. So that's why it is keeping this document inside the invoice without manual review. So now in the future, what will happen? So whenever you have a different types of documents in the same invoice or banking statement or some other trained document type, then it will auto heal. No need to develop again and again. If you are having any question or a confusion, please comment on this video comment section. I will try to help you guys with the answer. Happy learning. Go be great.